something else we need to be worried about, or if it's just the muscles. Because they can be really miserable after it's happened for 3, 4, 5 days if they don't get treated. So it's certainly possible that that's, the main thing. And it always happens when, they're not doing a lot for a while and then they go out and they exert themselves a little bit too much. She may have just been stressed. It may not even been that she worked so hard, but if she got herself worked up, that sometimes can do it. So.
It's just out of the blue. I've never seen anything like it. And I thought, is she colicking on me? But and it wasn't stressful. It wasn't a lot of work or anything. Boy, she left here. She was happy. Her ears were forward. She loves going out. And it was just a jog. I mean, they're not fast horses. They're not horses that, you get out on trail and they go bonkers or anything like that. It just switched so fast. Okay, 1 minute, and then not the next. So this is called wobbly?
That's the easy thing. It's guafenicin.
Guafenicin, yeah.
They call it a wobbly joint.
Yeah.
Because it makes them wobbly.
So it's a muscle relaxant.
Makes the muscles really loosey-goosey.
How are we going to get her to drink? Is this what this is?
Well, hopefully the pain meds are going to make her drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're rehydrating her right now just by doing this. So.
Okay. You need this bottle? Yep.
God, you're good at that. Oh. It's because it got wet. It's terrible. They're hard to get on when they're slimy. You need like 4 hands. Thank you. So this is just like electrolyte solution. So just like
Good.
Put you on to rehydrate you. So you're a good girl.
So you took some tests?
I just put some blood on her with the CBC profile. That'll show us her muscle enzyme. It'll show us her blood sugar. It'll also tell us if there's any sign of infection. We'll have a better answer by the end of the day.
Okay. Okay.
Grumpy face. I'm like, sorry, my kid, I have an itchy nose. Slow down for a minute. She's like,
Is that going right into her vein? The artery, like?
No, her vein.
No, her vein, blood vein?
If it went the artery, that would be bad.
That'd be bad, yeah.
The vein's good.
Yeah, the vein, eh? How long does that take about? Seems, yeah.
Not 5 minutes. 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's a big needle.
It's a small horse.
Small horse, big needle.
Like,
yeah. Yeah, her heart's quite low, so the gravity for her is good because it makes it go in a little faster. When they're 17 hands, you don't get as much of a height advantage.
Okay, I see.
But yeah, I'm glad her lungs sound better because she was worrisome there in the summertime when she wasn't doing well. But just that rest, she doesn't have a lot of increased lung sound, which is really good.
ooh, your bum is going.
I know, she's like, ooh.
I can see that. I saw her legs just start to shake. Yeah. And how long would that syndrome last?
She'll look like this for about a half an hour.
For about half an hour?
Really, like, all her muscles are loose.
Will she try and lie down, you think? No? Well, I won't leave to go to work. I won't go home. I won't leave until I know she's going to be okay.
She just definitely needs probably to hang out in the stall for half an hour to an hour.
Well, no, she's going to stay in the rest of the day. She's not going, no. Because there's no water out in the field or anything.
Will somebody be here later to take her for a walk?
Well, when would I be able to take her for a walk? I work till 6 tonight. Is that okay tonight?
Up and down the aisle in the bar.
Yeah, tonight.
To get her out and make sure she's interested in food and to
Yeah,
the adults.
I'll be back after work. I'll come back after work.
How's it feeling? She's like, I don't know. This is crappy.
No, I looked at her gums, and when I see the gums are a little bit white, they're pale, I said, no, she's, and I,
Not herself.
no.
Not quite like the horse from 2 weeks ago.
Did you have one 2 weeks ago?
Or terrible tie-up. Just awful. All horse.
Like would I be better to put electrolytes in her feed instead of salt?
No. Some
'Cause-
horses really don't like electrolytes in their food, so it can really turn them off. So I
I
would
mean-
just feed her what she's used to.
She just gets announced, but to encourage them to drink water, because I have seen what happens when they don't drink water. Lost a horse that way, you know.
Yeah.
And
Taken to China over there.
oh yeah, they do that all
No,
the
I
time.
would just honestly would feed her what she's used to eating right now because we don't want to turn her off in any way. And
The Optimal has a little bit more protein in it than the Equalizer. Would that affect her?
Is she on one or the other or both? Like how?
Well, she was on the Equalizer, and then this week, well, she's been on the Optimal now for 2 weeks. It's not, no, it may, even more than that, because one bag lasts me 2 weeks.
Small quantity.
Yeah, it's not very much. It's 400 grams at night and a pound in the morning, like by my scale, you know? Like the bag.
As long as she hasn't had a big increase in feed. You know,
No,
that's
it's the same. The bag is this full in the morning and maybe this full at night. So that's not much. I just increased it because they were
as
vitamin
long as
E
it's
and
not more than
selenium
she used to.
deficient.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
not.
Okay.
No. It's because SAS, when JD called me and gave me SAS's results of her vitamin E and selenium deficiency,
Yeah.
I said I'm going to treat both of them because they're in the same paddock.
Yeah.
They're always together. They get the same feed.
Yeah.
So I'm treating both of them the same.
Right.
So, and then when I was reading on the tie-up, it said vitamin E and selenium deficiency could also be a cause.
It can. Yeah.
Did you do a blood test on her for that?
I did not pull blood on that for her.
Maybe we should. I won't know. I mean, it's fine and dandy to treat a horse for something, but
Yeah.
if she doesn't
Well,
need
she's
it,
being supplemented as well. You're gonna have to, like, if she was never tested to begin with, you kind of guess a little bit because we don't know what she was before she was on supplementation.
Yeah. but she wasn't dragging her feet like Sass was. Sass, her hind end, she was dragging her feet, and she tested really, really bad.
You want to take it?
Sure, she's gonna love me. Like, this is just like the 10th time I poked her. One more. I know. She's like, oh my god. Are you kidding?
I think at this point she don't care.
It's in our neck now. Cool. We'll let you hang out there for a bit and see how wobbly you are.